Sagittarius. I'm going to tell you the exact opposite from what I told Aries. I told Aries to pause before making a decision, before making a movement. They should pause. They should be on the lookout for some new information that is coming. If somebody tells you to stop before making a decision, to think things over, you tell them, no, screw you, I am jumping. There is a bouncy castle waiting for me on the other side, and I am jumping. I am moving. I am doing it. Nothing can stop you right now, Sagittarius. Not even yourself. So you might as well jump with a running start. You will not regret it. No regrets. Not even a single letter, Sagittarius. So just jump. You are a Braveheart man. Life has your back. Oof. Yes. We have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Look at that. All the poles are lined up perfectly straight. This is like a doorway to look at that, a celebration that's waiting for you. Something cool, a cool moment that you could only dream of is happening as soon as you jump, as soon as you let go, as soon as you let life take you. And that doesn't mean you're not doing anything, but you know, you're gonna be you when the opportunities come, when the moments come. And life can only do it if you let go, if you let life take the wheel. The Queen of Wands. I want you to embody this Queen of Wands energy. That's what the court cards are like. If we have points, right, that we get, and then we can put them into certain characteristics, right? That's what the court cards are. They are the different characteristics and different personality types that we can put our points in, our experience points in. And that's what the zodiacs are as well, right? Like I am a Pisces, so a lot of my experience points I put in Pisces. So I am a more Pisces type of person because I poured a lot of my experience points in the Pisces, right? So you, Sagittarius, right? You have a lot more experience points in the Sagittarius personality type of people, and doesn't mean that that's who you are, but you can use those skills more easily than others. You are better at those type of skills than others. So I'm gonna read this Queen of Wands energy, this fire type of energy that you are, right? So even with the four elements, right, we can give each element those characteristics. Like fire is movement, right? What did Uncle Iro say? Hold on one second. Yeah, so I wrote some notes from Uncle Iro. He said the firebenders, they have desire and will. They have the energy and drive to achieve what they want, and that is what the fire signs are. Or they have more characteristics that are built for that, more experience points in these type of energy, right? Like for me, I'm a Pisces, I'm a water, so I am very adaptable. I have put more experience in adapting and change, right? And I do feel a deep sense of community and love, with the people around me, wherever I am, even if it's a work, even if it's just a server job. I like the people around me, all my internships, I wanted to feel that community and sense of love, sense of togetherness, and like we make our defense become our offense. I have that flow of energy, so I have a lot more experience points in those type of characteristics and that type of stuff. And that's that's how people should view zodiacs and all of this type of stuff. The Queen of Wands, and I jumped right to it. So you are cheerful, you are extroverted, Sagittarius. You are warm, you are fun, you are disorganized, sensual, and passionate, right? And those characteristics are within you. Even if you said no to one of these, you know, I heard a no on extroverted, but it is there within you. It is. I bet you've seen it at some point in your life, you know, so it is in there. Just because you don't use it much doesn't mean that you can't be good at it. The Queen of Wands burns with bright confidence, optimism, and determination. She doesn't expect to be liked by everyone, but regardless is a charming social butterfly. Her determination and exuberance help her to achieve goals. Fully aware of the influence that she has, she loves being the center of attention. She has the power to spark a great fire in others. So look for opportunities, look for moments that bring that out from you, you know. Jump. If it scares you, that means that you really care about it. That doesn't mean that it's something you shouldn't do. It means that, you know, just jump. You really care about it. So imagine how cool of a moment, how cool of an experience it's gonna be, because you care so much about it, you know. And I'm one of those too, that I can scare myself out of these things, but that's how I've been helping myself is, you know, I am that nervous about it, I am that anxious about it only because I care that much about it. And if I care that much about it, then doing it, you know, should be that much fun as well. All of those bad emotions I can find the absolute value and make those feel just as good as well. Oof. I don't know if I've ever talked to that much ever in my life. Sorrow, the burden. What is the burden? Is it this thing that's scaring you that you aren't jumping for? Why would it bring you sorrow? Is that what you think it's gonna bring you, sorrow? Is that why you don't jump? Right? Come on, think about it. Is it really this thing that you want so much? This thing that you are so scared of doing, do you really think it's gonna bring you sorrow? Right? Do you really think this thing is gonna be a burden, you know? Like me making these videos, I knew I wanted to do it, and I knew that I would regret it if I didn't do it now. So I jumped, and I'm doing them. And it took me a while to get comfortable doing this because this is new. This is me giving myself attention and talking. And, you know, just talking to see if people listen. And this was scary to me, and I even at the beginning I haven't been consistent really yet, right? But if I think about it that way as well, like, really, is making these videos, is it gonna bring me sorrow? I mean, no, I'm just having fun here, right? Is it really such a burden making these videos? Like, why am I treating it like a burden when this is something I'm having fun doing? There's no reason to treat making these videos like a burden, right? But I have been treating it like a burden at times, you know. But I'm finally getting comfortable. I'm finally making it more fun. I'm learning a bunch of new things, and I'm learning how to edit videos too. I'm learning how all of that works. I'm learning how YouTube algorithm works because I don't know. I'm trying to learn about all this cool new stuff that I've jumped into, right? And instead of seeing it as a burden and a sorrow, I mean, it's something fun that I wanted to do, that my soul definitely, the reason why, you know, ask your soul why it decided to be a human and do that. That's what's gonna make you feel this way. And I promise it won't make you feel sorrow, or it's not gonna be a burden. It's gonna make you feel real good, powerful. It's gonna make you feel powerful, and it's gonna work. Cruelty, Nine of Wands. Okay, but yeah, cruelty as in, imagine not doing it. That's how cruel, you know, it would feel not doing this thing that you are being stagnant about. Like me, like I said, I feel like I would have regretted it if I don't do it now. It would feel cruel to me if I didn't listen to myself and start doing this, right? So jump, something that You know you want to do deep down, but you are terrified. Just do it. Nike, just do it. Power. Let's see what the Thoth Tarot has to say about it. The Four of Pentacles, the Four of Discs. Power. This is Soul in Capricorn. This card is well named, it says. It is Soul in Capricorn, and to the ancients, the greatest display of celestial power occurred each year when the sun entered Capricorn and conquered death by reversing its southward plunge into darkness. Ooh, that sounds awesome. The Book of Thoth, Crowley describes how Chesed shows the establishment of the universe in 3 dimensions, that is, below the abyss. In the Rite of Saturn, he calls it the fortress that is upon the frontier of the abyss. That is a perfect description of the Four of Discs. And by the abyss, they're talking about the tree of life here. Right? There's nothing up here, and then this is the abyss. And then everything down here is physically, like there is nothing up here, and then all of this is something. You gotta cross the abyss to be able to make something, and eventually you gotta cross the abyss to go back to nothing, to go back home. To properly view this card, we must imagine ourselves hovering hundreds of feet above a 4-square walled citadel surrounded by a wide moat. We are approaching from the bottom of the card and are not yet above dead center. 4 tall watchtowers crowned with battlements displaying the symbols of the elements rise from the corners and tower far above the walls. The main entrance to the fortress is seen at the bottom of the card. A fortified bridge crosses the moat. From this angle, we can only see one other entrance, a tiny opening that does not lead to a bridge in the opposite wall. Similar openings may exist in the walls on the right and left, but from our aerial position, it is impossible to tell. However, we are tantalized by what appear to be roads leading up to the moat from the 3 other quarters, possibly an indication of other openings. The imagery of this card certainly leaves us with many mysteries unsolved. You don't know that this is going to bring you sorrow. You don't know that this is going to bring you burden. It honestly could. It could bring you much cruelty. But I promise you it's going to be far more cruel if you don't give yourself a chance, Sagittarius. That's me dropping the mic. And I don't know why I had to explain my joke. Man, I'm funny. I don't know why I don't have more friends. Okay, why say outward when few-word do trick? Stop thinking yourself out of this thing that you so clearly want, especially if it keeps bringing back up, if it keeps popping up back up in your mind. Look at that. This is gonna be one of your favorite moments in your life, man. Number 22. Here, I'll read what I wrote about this. Look at that. One of my absolute favorite moments in the show, and I had to include it. That means this thing that you keep putting off that you don't think, it's going to be one of those absolute favorite moments of your show. I couldn't stop laughing the first time I saw this scene. I enjoyed it so much. This scene could not have happened with any other characters other than Michael and Holly. So heads up. One of your most absolute favorite moments of your life is coming, and it's a moment made especially for you. And nobody's going to be there to tell you to stop. So enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can. Yeah. What do you think, Sagittarius? It's time. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope this helped. If it did, please help me as well by giving this video a like, by commenting how you feel, or subscribing if you want to keep hanging out, because I'm going to keep posting videos, so keep coming hang out with me. Well, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye, Sagittarius.